on Android 11 for Samsung A7 and most Android devices. There isn't an inbuilt app or setting that allows you to see what your battery health is, unlike an iPhone, which I don't have an iPhone around, but iPhones allow you to check the battery health very easily. Supposedly it tells you what the current battery capacity is. Like if I go into settings and I go to battery and device care here on my A7, all it tells me is I can go into the battery and then see what the charge is and what apps have been using the battery, but it can't tell me if my battery is losing capacity. I mean, overall capacity. The workaround is, you've probably seen other videos about this, is to use a battery app. One that is highly recommended, especially on slickdeals. For those who like to purchase refurbished or open box or used phones, they suggest installing an app called accubattery for Android. So I'm going to mention some things about accubattery so that you can use it. I'm sure there's better tutorials, but this is me. I just tried it out myself, and some things that I discovered along the way. It might be helpful, might not. Number one is, of course, install accubattery, and you can open it. When you do the setup, it'll probably take you to either charging or discharging. Your battery health will be over here on the bottom under health. Click on that, and at the top it'll tell you what your battery health is. Because this battery app uses an estimation tool to figure out what your battery health is, you actually have to put it through a bunch of charge cycles, i.e. use your tablet and then recharge it, use your tablet, then recharge it. You see over here that it says there have been 7 sessions of charging for this much amperage, and then it'll tell you briefly what your battery capacity is. On my Samsung A7, it's not able to get correct measurements because Samsung Task Killer is killing the measurements. I mean, killing the app that's measuring it. I have a different video covering that, but I just wanted to say that in general, usually you'll want to just charge and recharge, and by maybe 8 or 10 sessions, you'll have hopefully a pretty accurate battery health. Mine, this is a 7-month-old tablet, is showing 85%, and I think it's way off because of Task Killer on Samsung. I can quickly show you what I did. I went into settings, and I scrolled down to device care, battery and device care, and I went to battery. And if you scroll down to here, make sure that power saving mode is off. Under background usage limits, make sure that put unused apps to sleep is off. That's the main one that they talk about. And also under more battery settings for this Android 11 tablet, I turned off adaptive battery just to make sure. So those are all off. I'm gonna try to redo accubattery, but as I mentioned, you'll have to do I think at least 8 or 9 cycles to get a good handle on your battery health. And so that's what I've noticed while using it. Another nice thing about this accubattery is when you're charging, if you scroll up to charge current, it can tell you how much charge current is being sent over, so you can see if you're charging cable or charging adapter is working properly. So if it's supposed to be a fast charger, it should give you a lot of milliamps or whatever. I'm not an expert on this, but those are 2 things I really liked about accubattery. But by default, when you first install this will be all empty. It'll be blank. So you need to do charge cycles one after another. The first charging won't exactly give you if you're lucky, it'll give you a pretty accurate battery health reading, but I would suggest doing 7 to 10 sessions, and then you'll have a better accurate reading on your Samsung A7 or other Android tablet.